video on social media shows a pedestrian hit by a taxi while crossing a Richmond crosswalk.
These are the top 3 mistakes I see healthcare professionals make when they're assessing a trauma victim who's been hit by a car. Mistake number 1 is assuming that patients have isolated injuries. Oftentimes this results in under triage and also results in a very scattered diagnostic workup where patients may get a CT scan of the head, maybe a pelvic x-ray, but not a fast and not a chest x-ray, when in fact patients just should be getting a pan CT. A great example comes from the world of pediatric trauma. Wadell's Triad is a very well-described combination of injuries that happens when a pedestrian is struck at high velocity or high speeds by a motor vehicle. Remember, in North America, cars are driving on the right side of the road. Most victims are hit as they're walking off of the sidewalk into the crosswalk, so they get hit on their left side. The bumper hits the femur, resulting in a femur fracture. The left side of the body hits the hood of the car, and you saw that in the video at the beginning. That can result in rib fractures as well as left-sided intra-abdominal organ injury, specifically to the spleen, and patients may be thrown and hit the right side of the head against the street, resulting in a traumatic brain injury. Avoid this mistake by having a high index of suspicion, recognizing and admitting to yourself that your diagnostic and clinical exam skills aren't that great. And number 3, remembering that if you're going to go for a CT of anything, get a CT of everything. Second mistake I see being made time and time again is putting any weight or relying at all on pre-hospital reports of the speed of the crash. So many of these eyewitness accounts and pre-hospital reports of the estimated speed are so unreliable. There is no one there with a police radar gun that's measuring the speed. These are so unreliable, and you'll get fooled into a sense that maybe based on the speed of 20 or 30 miles or kilometers per hour, it was a minor injury. Just look at that video. That taxi was not going that fast, yet this woman really got hit hard. Mistake number 3 involves having a false reassurance by the fact that patients were mobile or ambulatory at the scene. If you're hit by a moving 1-ton piece of metal, you go into a flight or fight response. The catecholamines are circulating, the cortisol and epinephrine levels are up, and you will remove yourself from that situation. So the fact that patients or victims are mobile never reassures me. What mistakes have you seen being made in the triage of injured patients? Be sure to comment, share, like, and follow for more.